Howdy y'all, it's the Oklahoma Walker. I think that's the name I'm gonna work with. Hi, welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma. It's about 65 degrees, a little bit breezy, nice and sunny here in OSU. I just wanted to take a little walk and hope you'll come with me. When I went to school here, this is where I bought some of my books. It's not a bookstore anymore. It's gonna be a medical marijuana store. The townies, I've never heard a student complain there's too many chicken joints, but the townies complain there's too many fast food chicken joints. And now they complain there's too many of these medical marijuana shops. It is kind of weird how many there are though, because they made a big deal when they legalized it that it wasn't recreational. There was going to be very limited number of licenses. It seems like it's everywhere. Then just some insurance and office space. Yeah, just want to look at some of the public art and to see what's around Stillwater. Give you the walking view of my hometown. Things are starting to get green a little bit, just right on Hoke Street, coming up towards Maine. People will still refer to this section over here as the place that used to be Hastings, even though it hasn't been Hastings for a while. Whoa! Somebody's peeling out. If you've never heard the hashtag Stillwater Strong, we did have a tragedy touch our community where 4 people related to our basketball program passed away. It was very sad. Really rocked the whole community. There's this really lovely monument. It's just a little, not the cancer ribbon, but like the sympathy ribbon. And a nice little place to sit. It's really pretty when those trees are in bloom also. It's not quite spring enough yet. I just wanted you to be able to see this. I'll try to find the article and link it in the description below. Oh, is this for the parade? Maybe this was for the parade, not for the plane crash. There's been a couple tragedies that have hit Stillwater. We had a homecoming parade car accident, and we had a airplane accident. Both difficult for the community. This is a nice little spot to sit. Nice little bit of quiet on a relatively busy street. Hall of Fame is one of the busier streets in Stillwater. Simple Simon's Pizza is only a small town pizza place. Never seen a Simple Simon's in a big city. If you're coming to Stillwater from a very small town, you'll be amazed how many fast food options there are. We've got like 11 Subway sandwich shops, maybe 2 McDonald's, a Burger King. There's a lot of options. Red Lobster, as you can see here on the corner. There are plenty of local specialty places. 3 Dog Bakery is right over there. It's a dog bakery, like get your fancy dog biscuits there. Then there's also like a dentist's office and a place to do cell phone repair. And of course a pharmacy. CVS is conveniently located. I feel like it's close enough to campus that it's easy to get there if you have to walk or go by scooter. It's early spring right now, so we're not quite green. Not quite green, but we're getting there. I don't know if you can see the Harvest Bank logo in the distance there. That's one of the local bank branches to this region of the country. If you're used to driving in a bigger city, you might be flabbergasted by how slow folks drive around here. Versus if you're coming from the country, you might be surprised how quickly people drive. But yeah, the thing where it's very rural, very country, where you do the steering wheel salute, comment for me if you know what that is actually properly called. But where you're holding on your steering wheel and you lift your fingers to acknowledge the other person as you're passing each other. We do that in Stillwater. In neighborhoods and small streets, and sometimes on the busy streets. I also see the thing where two vehicles are coming the opposite direction and they stop and just roll down the window and start talking. I don't see it on the big main busy streets, but I do see that like pulling into a shopping center like this Homeland grocery store. I will see that like right here where I'm walking, people will just stop and chat. Usually they're pretty good about moving it if somebody else is trying to come in. But yeah, that's a very rural behavior that we have here in Stillwater. Orange Leaf is actually closed down. The froyo places don't last long here, it seems. There's several little chain stores and restaurants and several unique boutique to Stillwater places. It's hard to put together a cogent sentence and also watch when I'm crossing the road. So there's IHOP, one of my personal favorites, and Joann Fabrics, another personal favorite, for different reasons, obviously. Ulta and Game Exchange, Jimmy John's. See the Golden Arches there in the distance, one of the McDonald's is. The sidewalk here is really nice and wide. There are other places where there's hardly any sidewalk to speak of, or even like a curb, and you don't always feel safe to walk in that kind of situation, but here I feel really safe. Some jumbo rocks for decoration. Do you remember when IHOP was International House of Pancakes and they made a big deal about rebranding and their name was just the abbreviation? This street is nice and wide, 2 lanes each way and a turn lane. I'm surprised to see a big trash bag. Litter over here. You usually don't see that much litter because there's actively people who collect litter. There's a city-sponsored trash pickup that happens, and then there are also local faith groups and community groups who are just like, okay, this weekend we're picking up litter. But the wind does come sweeping down the plains, as the song says. It's very true. New China Super Buffet. Oh, and the airport is this way, if you keep on trucking. It's kind of far away to walk to the airport from here, I think. But it all just depends on you. This place, Chuck's Paint and Paper, is where I wanted to take us today. It's been out of business for a while, I'm trying to remember if it was even open when I came here, or if it was out of business even then. I guess the city wants to sell the building to somebody else, but it needs like upgrades, like it needs to be in good repair and be like up to all the new codes, and it's not, so nobody really wants to buy the building. So what they want to do is demolish this building and just sell the empty lot so somebody can buy it and put, you know, whatever they want up here. The only sad thing about that is there's this great mural. That's what I wanted to show you. This mural. I'll cross the street so you can get the bigger view of it. This kind of weird, aquatic Chuck's mural. I was sad to hear that this building is going to be demolished. I don't know about this art style, like what it's called. I just know it's not my favorite art style in the world, but there are several different murals in Stillwater, and I like that there's a variety. So to kind of raise awareness and preserve our public art, I just wanted to make this video and show you what I'm talking about when I say save Chuck's mural, please. If you've got any ideas, let me know. I always consider myself more of a wingman or wing woman, behind the scenes kind of person. I don't always have like the greatest ideas, but I can be given a task and perform the task. So yeah, I just don't know what to do. There could be some kind of, I don't know, something where you, oh, the cars are so loud. Something where you keep just the one wall of the building and let them redo the rest of the building, or something where you buy the bricks and move the bricks to another place that's a more permanent location to just be displayed as public art, or maybe just documenting it on a YouTube video with a better camera. I don't know how to go about it. Here's this shopping center. I just always call it the Homeland Shopping Center, but I guess it's called Bradford Plaza. A lot of times in Stillwater, the locals have their own name for something as opposed to the official name. Case in point, one of the main streets in Stillwater is officially called 6th Avenue, but we call it 6th Street. Somebody said something about fixing the 6th Avenue corridor, and pretty much everybody said, "What is that?" And she had to say, no, the 6th Street area by the hospital. And then everybody's like, "Oh yes, I know exactly what you're talking about." Because nobody knows 6th Avenue. We only know 6th Street. Just waffling. Everybody loves this place. I don't know if it's a chain place or a Stillwater original place. But it's a very popular eatery. Remember when the pandemic first happened, we were kind of not sure how things were spread and what the risk was, and we were like, we want to go to get Just Wafflin', but I don't know if it's safe to leave the house. I'm gonna jaywalk right here where there's no cars. And then of course there's a car coming. Speed it up. Okay, that's the Elks Lodge. And a fast food chicken joint. Golden chicken. Right now I'm just walking in the grass. It's not sidewalk on this side. swing back around and get another picture of the mural here. A little dentist's office. When I very first came to Stillwater, I got a root canal done here at this place. And I was just like, I need a dentist randomly, just anything near campus that has an opening today kind of thing. It's funny how you choose like a medical provider, like something big, like doing a mouth surgery, just by like, it is available right now. So let's get another view of Chuck's from the dentist's office across the street. I don't know if the lighting is very good. Oh dear. Picked the wrong time of day to do this. See, somebody else needs to be in charge of saving the mural. I can't even get a good picture on the phone camera. Maybe somebody who knows anything about art or preserving public art could do something about this. I will help if I know something productive to do. But yeah, I guess this has been here, this mural has been here for like a decade. And it's just sad to see some public art gonna be demolished. Because, you know, there is a barrier to art. We have a couple museums, small museums here in town that are free, that accept donations. But still, you know, a lot of museums aren't free. And it's hard to get places. Especially right now, everybody's still wearing masks and limiting how many people can be in a building and that kind of thing. Sorry, can't talk and cross the street at the same time. I don't know how like the professional YouTubers do it. Just cross the street without fear. Yeah, now we're up on Boomer. This road kind of goes a weird way. And of course I'm on the side of this street without the sidewalk. A lot of places in Stillwater just has sidewalk on one side. Here's a printing place. There's another one on 6th Street that I usually prefer just because I'm where I'm located. It's more convenient to me. We are coming up to Husband now. The street husband. Not a husband, but you can get a husband on the street husband because the courthouse is also located on Husband. There's Red Rock Bakery, one of the favorite bakeries in town. Really good bread, really good like desserts, like pastries. I don't ever think of them as a donut place, but they do have those as well. A little motel right here. And coming up to a bus stop. Some of the bus stops, you just stand in the grass. Yeah, I think I'll just hang out here for a minute, wait for the bus. Thanks for walking with me. If you have any ideas for Chuck's mural to save it, let me know. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.